Happy birthday. Born on the 24th of March. That's a very creative, imaginative, and can be a very creative and imaginative, successful horoscope to have. Much of what you do will come from that wonderful creativity from you. You could be a great entertainer. You could be a great speaker and a writer. You could be great professional as well. But the underlying side of you, well, the element of your charmingness and the element of your creativity. You will be a person who will have every attribute of beautifulness about you. You'll care very much the way you dress and very much the way you look. And you'll obviously be a person who will be very inventive in anything that you apply. So, in the area of information technology, in any department of it, you could do very well. You will want to make a name for yourself. You'll want to be famous, and why shouldn't you? You have all the attributes of being able to be in front of publicity and to get into the eye of attraction of people. And you'll be a person who will travel the globe, look for various ways of making money, and you could be a great importer and exporter because you will have the talent to realize what sort of products can do well with which country. And you should concentrate on areas of anything to do with the beauty products and the creative side of making a person hairstylist and a person who will be fashion designer and a person in such creative ways. You'll have the chance to be a great lawyer if you want. You'll be able to fight for the rights of others as well. And you'll want to care very much for your family members because you'll be a person who will be very demonstrating the protectiveness for the people you love. You have to be cautious that your temper can flare very quickly, and many may perceive you as being very arrogant. So don't criticize anybody and tell yourself when you are angry, don't say a word. That would be the best thing for you. Overall, you have the charm and the magnetism and the originality of ideas to do wonderful and wonderfulness for yourself. Most of all, you will be very comfortable in publicity of any kind, and you will want to have it because you are a person who can charm a large group of people. So, as I said, in the entertainment area, whether it's the film or the television, or whether it's the voice, you will have that magnitude to impress people on a big scale. You will make plenty of money and you will be able to do that to buy all the wonderful things that you want, a beautiful home and a beautiful car and beautiful surroundings. The calendar year 2020 is going to be a little difficult for you in the sense that it will produce opportunities, but at the same time, it will create uncertainty in 2020. So don't try to do things on too big a scale. Tell yourself, scale down in 2020, move forward, promote yourself, but keep it at a level where you can harness the energy and not have the difficulty to sustain it at a later date. Because that's what can happen in 2020. Now, what I don't know is your age. Ages are very important. All I know is 2020 and you born on the 25th of March. So I'm going to give you some ages as a guide to see what can happen in 2020. If you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or 79, you're going to be one very lucky person. Never mind the calendar year moving too fast or can be erratic. You'll have the charm and the luck to back you up to get everything you want to do in a successful way. So you will have these powerful energies to get the level of any kind of financial gain as well. I want to give you another sample of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73, well, you're going to be very lucky as well. And you're going to have the charm which will put you in the eyes of the publicity. And you will have that wonderfulness about you, the creativity with originality of ideas to promote whatever you are doing very well if you're of these ages which I've just mentioned. I'm going to give you some sample of ages where you have to be a bit cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, then be very cautious in 2020. Yes, the age wants to attract opportunities and will get the opportunities, but you won't be able to sustain either your impulsiveness, either your unpreparedness, either your ability not to tackle the scale of which you want to do. Something or another will bring that problems to whatever you're attempting to do in 2020. So if you're these ages which I've mentioned, you got to not let yourself be carried away about the magnitude of what you want to do. Do it on a smaller scale would be better. I'm going to give you another sample of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32, 41 or 50, 59 or 68 or 77 or even 86, you have to be cautious in many, many ways. You can have accidents of all kinds, not only physical, but verbal, emotional, mental accidents, because these ages will make you very impatient, very hasty, and you will tend to do things in a shortcut way, expose yourself to risk of every kind. So don't do that. Moreover, you'll be a person who will not be able to manage your finances easily enough. You can run out of finances as well. So if you are these ages which I've just mentioned, be very cautious in 2020, whether job-wise, you can easily lose a job, or whether in areas of business, the finances can go out of control. Now, regarding your health, born on the 24th of March, you will have, if you're a lady, you will have gynecological issues. If you're a man, your prostate gland must be checked. Your throat and your neck area will be a source of problem for you, for both men and women. And you have to be careful that your lungs may produce difficulties. I don't want to say too much about your health because I have only very little information about the 24th of March. What if I had your full date of birth and your time of birth, and if I could look at your palms, then I would be able to do a 90-minute session for you. And I would talk about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And this is my email. Send me an email if you'd like to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with that information, I will also give you how to formulate your lucky lottery numbers. It's a system, and I'll teach you how. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have within you. Some people call it the spirit, some call it the guide, some call it the soul. It is there, and why shouldn't you be able to contact it? People who do such fabulous things in their life, out of this world ideas, they have connected to this super energy. And that's how they're able to get further than the rest. And of course, I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and a lot of information. So send me that email. Yes, it will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years and get all this valuable information so that you can be better than the rest. It was a pleasure talking to you. Happy birthday again. And I look forward to seeing you one day. I'm Andy. Goodbye.